battles, we are at the All-Star game in the Steelyard, London. If you're with us in the building, make some noise. We're about to go into the first international class. First of all, I want to shout out Red Lion Pictures and Always On Point for sponsoring the All-Star game this year. That being said, on the right-hand side from London, making his return to UK Battle Rap London, show some love for Villun. Let's go. And on the left-hand side, making his debut in Premier Battles and the UK, London, show a lot of love for Oops. Let's go. It's a 3-round battle. He flipped off camera. Villun won the flip and decided Oops. He started round 1. It's round 1 on Oops. Let's go.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I rock with Genesis, Tony D, Stormzy, Black Royalty, uniting the kingdom through hip hop. I gotta give them their props. But then there's you. You had one fucking job. All we ask is that you don't flop. See, you ran into Sonny Bamboo. He fucked you up. You tried to play tough, but we can see that you're not. You had one fucking job. All we ask is that you don't flop. See, pay attention to my words. I seen a battle with you in my verse, but I'm supposed to believe that you'll kill me and show for my hearse. But what's worse is among these greats, you hold an expendable spot. You had one fucking job. All we ask is that you don't flop. See, it wasn't because of your chokes and your stumbles. I did that. It's because you never bounced back. You had one job, don't flop, and did exactly just that. But then he had the nerve to have on a shirt that says, don't flop, verse everybody. And ironically, he flopped verse everybody. See, you had a shirt on that said, don't flop verse everybody. And ironically, he flopped verse everybody. See, this could be your homecoming or your homegoing, whichever one you choose. But before we keep on going, let's go over some rules. Tell your crew, no heckling. Shut up when I rap. You touch me, I'll let them pick which one of your bones I'ma snap. I'll punch you in your jaw, your chest, stomach, then ribs. Then repeat the process till you can't stomach the hits. They like, oops. They say, oops, why all the violence? Because I saw him battle 2 females, and he got on all type of extra shit. I see him battle 2 females, and he got on all type of extra shit. It seems to me you got way more aggressive the more you sing estrogen. See, with me, I spit my verse, ether. Watch as his body decays, because this won't be the first time y'all witness a rap tore right through his DNA. What you gonna talk about, politics? Fuck you. You gonna talk about my depression? You better watch your mouth. I almost killed myself. So what you think I'll do to somebody who I don't give a fuck about? This that part where I need y'all to tell him to chill, villain. Cause in my head it was Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, the good side fighting over the real villain. I told y'all, I ain't come to play a motherfucking round, and if I'm lying, I'm flying. My feet ain't left the motherfucking ground.
Where's Briggsy? Bro, I love you, man. But in all fairness, this is crooked. I'm rap rarity. For years, I've been compared to who I shouldn't. So I feel like Shakur in 96. I got promoters scared to give me bookings. Cause when all eyes are on me, my peers can barely get a look in. Look, I've had a lot of battles. Not a single one left me unnerved. Many tried plot my downfall. Upon reflection, got swept and upturned. So win or lose today, appreciate the lesson you learn. Both blessing and curse, but remember, death comes in threes, and what I do with my pen is unheard. Pen is unheard. Win or lose today, appreciate the lesson you learn. Both blessing and curse, but remember, death comes in threes, and what I do with my pen is unheard. But before I sound ungrateful or come across cocky, I appreciate the play, but hey, you done him wrong, Shotty. When you booked this battle, were you on Molly? No? No, wait, when you booked this battle, were you on Molly? No? A strong oxy? Bruv, it's not funny. Bruv, no, it's not funny. Everything about you, from your name to your stock, sorry. Look at him, fucking knob jockey. Got him front. Hey, look at him, fucking knob jockey. Got him front line in a war with the ungodly. Well, the winter's here and you can die for the north like the Onsolly. Bruv, writing so clean you can't debate the ingenuity. We're separated by our cadence and our fluency. Bruv, imagine, they tried to tell me this would be an amazing opportunity. Well, he's clearly not amazing, and I'm not an opportunist, so really this ain't a favor. This is foolery. They announced you as Ooops, but grave mistake would fit more suitingly. Grave mistake, because your fate is under scrutiny. Your fate is under scrutiny. They told me write, and so I did, but what I wrote's equative to a eulogy. It's equative to a eulogy. I got home field advantage. Granted, I got my stadium immunity. So I feel like LeBron, and I say it with impunity, because it's game time, and you're watching me run through a staple of my community. Bruv, I studied all your battles, watched all your prime moments. 2 words, mind-blowing, nothing but wise notions. Against Craig, you said, fuck being woke, I'm from the hood. I'm trying to teach them to sleep with their eyes open. Well, cuz. Hey, compared to you, Sadiq's a has-been. In fact, what you preach should be his practice. Gee, imagine, the mayor spent all these years trying to decrease the stabbings, and all he had to do was go to the ends and teach the youths how to sleep like rabbits. To think this guy actually ran for his state, and he won. Some would say it was a miraculous day. But it's all fair and well till you step back and equate. Trump also won that year. So make of that what you may. Hey, yo, sorry for that one, yo.
I flew all the way here from the U.S. And none of my comrades, you don't see them. Just like America, when it come to black folks, they never show up when you need them. Knock, knock. Villun. Exactly. Make some noise if y'all feeling Villun. That's good, because I ain't really have any intentions on coming here and killing Villun. I bought education and empowerment. Some shit I need to instill in Villun. See, I know you was researching out there fishing. Well, here's where I reel in, Villun. See, they knew. They knew this wasn't about you. It was about politics. I wanted to lock in, because I'm the liability taking the liberty to say, fuck Boris Johnson. See, I came... I'm the liability taking the liberty to say, fuck Boris Johnson, making my premiere on premiere. What would they book a revolutionary for? I mean, a black man born in America saying, fuck the Revolutionary War and fuck the system that they built. Because the research you did, you seen how they tried to kill me. The nerve of a nation that took land and want to go to war with spilled tea. That's why I hate when they talk about you being albino, bro. Fuck anybody who feels your skin needs fixing. You albino. I'm a black man in America. We both got a skin condition. See, you albino. I'm a black man in America. We both got a skin condition, but yours changes your pigment, but not who you are within. Where I'm from, they subject us to conditions because the color of our skin. But whether it's the United Kingdom or the United States, they rushing to be oxymorons. They ain't uniting shit. I came here to build on that London Bridge. I came to unite with the fist. So So any one of these racist systems, I came to wreck it. We got a motherfucker that want to build a wall. Y'all got a motherfucker that want to Brexit. Bro, I did not come to play a motherfucking round, and if I'm lying, I'm flying. My feet ain't left the motherfucking ground.
Yo, they talk about you like you should be an opponent that I fear. I'm not gonna stand there in front like the notion isn't weird. Bruv, the amount of times I've seen you choking is unclear. Just bust. Wait. Yeah, I know. Shut up, bro. I understand, like, shut up. Like, fucking hell, bro. Like, listen, I wrote it in. What do you want me to do? Hey, all right, let's start with it. Hey, all right, listen. Bro, they talk about you like an opponent I should fear. I'm not gonna stand there in front like the notion isn't weird. You're at the bottom of the barrel in both of your careers. They barely rate you over there. It's lower over here. You went and got a fat face tattoo just to be noticed for your tear. My G, listen, you are tattoo tier. Not bottom, not middle. Hold on, bro. Just to be noticed for your tier. You are tattoo tier. Not bottom, not middle, not distance above. In your last 5 battles, you lost 4, choked 3, claimed victory once. In 5 more, you lost 8, choked in 7. Bruv, you are on a pitiful run. Bro, we all go through difficult slumps. But 2 wins in 10 battles, that isn't enough. I did the math, kicked my pad, felt sick in my gut. Your losses doubled by 4, winnings by 1. Briggsy, it's love, but are you shitting me? Blood, your biggest achievements for getting your rounds quicker than us. No, and that's a truth, come on, bro. And that's a truth too blunt to be avoided. So when you brag about what you've done, it just gets voided. You told ARP you built his house. I found it funny that you voiced it. I mean, yeah, you built his house, oops, but you threw up in his toilet. Bruv, I watched your resume. I spent my days observing it in sorrow. After 20 battles, I'm joking, guys, but the only thing I learned from what I followed, if you were a girl, I've been observing it in sorrow. After 20 battles, I'm joking, but what I learned from what I followed, if you were a girl, you'd wear a choker. If you were a bird, you'd be a swallow. Yeah, it's fucking bird brain. Either it's hollow, bruised, or it's fractured. You play a part in a scene where you're not viewed as a factor. In fact, if you were a Stark, you would be Sansa. I used to wonder why you picked Ooops as your anchor. Because the use of it alone slightly alludes to a wanker. And now I'm like, why else not? You're a sorry excuse for a rapper. Bruh, you know what? In fact, you turn losing, it's like you've made losing a mantra. And being sad is your actual art. At the rate you're going, you're going to end up marrying an agony aunt. Time.
Time for
I couldn't bother to finish that round.
Y'all notice I didn't come over here with gun balls, talk about how I'll unload the hollow. He said that if I was a bird, that I'd be a swallow. Everything he said in this verse, it was all a lie. If I was a bird, I'd be a crow, like Brandon Lee. So I got these tattoos when my girlfriend died. See, you talked about DNA's mom. You talked about Raptors' pops. You talked about drug addiction, alcoholism, and y'all let that shit rock. But you always bring out everybody else's demons, but never talk about your own. I mean, you highlight their pain for punchlines and wordplay. You ain't no better than Sharon. But now let's put the shoe on the other foot. I got some exposing to do. Because yesterday they told me I would never do that shit to you. The first thing they asked me is, will my third round be real? Y'all remember I was on stage going crazy, not really saying nothing. That shit was so ill. But y'all don't get it by now? Winning don't mean shit to me. I just came to prove how great you are. Or kill you and take you out of your motherfucking misery. But let's be real, can I talk to y'all? Yes. I flew all the way over here to apologize for some shit that I said way back when. I made a punchline about Princess Diana. No, I'm being serious though, y'all. I made a punchline about Princess Diana. It's haunted me ever since then. The fact that I lost my girlfriend in a car crash in 2006, that should have stopped me from jotting. I should have realized how much me and Prince Charles actually got in common. Because she was my candle in the wind. She was the apple of my eye. I mean, but within the pic, I got the flash. I saw my lady die. So what you know about losing everybody around you to the point where it feels like you're cursed to be alive and the system beats you so bad mentally where it feels like physically it hurts to be alive. See, but I fought through it. I fought through it. But that's the shit that they fear it. I mean, the system is like Charlie Chaplin. It's black and white, but they would rather see the action way more than to hear it. They would rather see the action way more than to hear it. But Villun, those who look like us, they treated us like animals, bro. We fell victim to that system. So I became Dr. Doolittle. You know, every animal they cast out, I learned to communicate with them. I say every animal they cast out, I learned to communicate with them. Sacrifice with my life. Time at home, hardly spent. I say time at home, hardly spent. Politics showed me its true face, two-faced, persecuted, Harvey Dent. But I was the St. Louis Superman, the hero that had to leave my city because there I couldn't do the healing. I guess it's safe to say I lived long enough to see myself become the villain. But hold on. Because I don't believe in that logic though. Because a villain is one extraordinary deed away from becoming a superhero. So the only thing I came here to say to y'all is that I am who I am. And when the system considers you a villain, that only makes you the people's champ.
It's a long night for anyone who stands ahead of me. Woman, man, or entity. Thinking otherwise is an act of jealousy. I told you death come in threes. Best match my energy. Cause I'm hungry like Katniss Everdeen and these punches become fatal like the hands of destiny. You said if I'm lying, then I'm flying. Then you visited Heathrow. Fuck, bro. He said if I'm lying, then... Huh?
I flew into London City.
It doesn't... Heathrow, innit? It doesn't matter. You know the difference. Where's Gatwick, cuz? Answer. He could have flown from Luton, carry it, bro. Hey, he said if I'm lying, then I'm flying. Then he visited Heathrow. Okay. Fuck Oops. I want Bruce. This round, I'm stripping your ego. Bro, be a man. At some point, you gotta take account for what you stole. For using taxpayers' money to turn your house into a home. You said you cared about your city, but your actions countered what you told. You signed 3 bills for your state and kept 14,000 for your own. With no regard for your sin. But hey, karma's a bitch. And life came at you as fast as a blink. You had it all. He had the money, had an office, had a view, had an office and a chair, but you lined your pockets so office put a stop to your career. You get what you got. What you got is what you shared. Now you're sobbing in despair, became victim to the very policies you aired. Imagine, you went from pushing welfare reform to being on it in a year. On it in a year. But hey, it's disgusting. You can pretend it never happened, but that doesn't take away from facts. That doesn't take away from truths. You did your dirt, and then you tried layering the roots. It's not even the fact you've got 2 first names that's making me confused. What it is, your name's Bruce Franks, but I ain't seen Bruce being very frank. Which stage? Frank's very Bruce. Which brings me to my next point. You said you cared about our welfare and our pain. Yeah, you see, you know what? I think I'm about to stand here and listen to angles about my melanin from a man who uses African Americans how actual Americans use Africans in settlements. You didn't just quit your job. Bro, you got sanctioned for embezzlement. And it hurts me. It gives me secondhand embarrassment to mention it. Because I fell in love with the passion in your rhetoric. Had me think you was like a Hampton or a Frederick. But how you acted with them Benjamins, the action set a precedent. Because you're more like an Adams and a Jefferson. You fed off our lands and just left us hanging for your leverage. Time.
I'm gonna make some noise.